At Café Creole in Everett, Haitian specialties bring a steady lunchtime crowd. People from more than 50 countries call the city home, but many feel sidelined. Gerline Alcy ran unsuccessfully for a city council seat. She's lived here more than 30 years.
When it comes to politics, when you're running, and I've heard it before, you're not Everett.
You hear a lot of, I was born and raised, as if that is your ticket.
Samantha Lambert won a seat on the city school committee, but still feels like an outsider.
I always joke that I've been here since I was 5, and I'm still not Everett enough, So it's almost ingrained into our politic, into our conversations.
This city is still dominated by an old guard, she says, even as demographics have changed. 20 years ago, only about a quarter of Everett's residents were non-white. Now this city is made up mostly of people of color.
With liberty and justice for all.
But when a city councilor, Anthony DiPierro, admitted sharing a racist meme with other elected officials, it didn't make the council's agenda. Janice Lark was one of only a handful of members of the public who confronted the council.
As a woman of color, I have to deal with racist and ignorant people all the time. I don't want to hear this stuff by a person who is supposed to be representing my interest in city council.
Antonio Amaya founded La Comunidad to support Everett's immigrant community 20 years ago. He thinks DiPierro should resign.
They don't want to see maybe changes in the city. They don't want to see the diversity in the city.
The political map is tough for outsiders to navigate, he says, so the levers of power stay in the same hands. Voters recently stuck with Mayor Carlo Di Maria, a relative of DiPierro, for a 6th term.
At this time, my community doesn't have that political experience.
And Amaya says the community is often afraid to speak. But if people want change, Alcy says, they have to get involved.
And that's the upper hand they have on us, because the white constituents pay attention. They know what's going on. They read the paper. They go to the meetings. So that's the difference.
In Everett schools, more than 80% of students are of color, and they aren't likely to stay silent.
We've reached a point where we are very tired of it. Our generation is much more outspoken, and we have a low tolerance for these acts.
So in Everett, time will likely turn the tide. Liz Niesloss, GBH News.